There were two ancient beings who wove the fabric of the universe, Vayen and Erida. They were the embodiments of two opposing forces that made up the essence of life. Vayen was the spirit of order, while Arida was the soul of chaos. People spoke of them in legends, but no one truly knew if they existed. One day, as Vian sat upon his throne woven from stardust, he noticed that the balance of the universe was shifting. People were building their lives upon order, yet over time, they became stagnant. Their lives grew predictable and dull. Something was missing. At the same time, Arida, who scattered the threads of chaos across the world, observed that people resisted change. They feared what they could not control and hesitated to step into the unknown. And so, Vayen and Erida met in the endless void. People follow order, but they lack flexibility, said Vayen, his voice deep and unwavering, like the echoes of galaxies. Everything must make sense, mustn't it? Arida smiled, drifting through the cosmos like free-floating stardust, her eyes glowing with infinite possibilities. Oh, Vian, they fear change. We should grant them more freedom. The greatest gift of life is the unexpected. But what about order? Vian asked. Everything must have meaning. And what about surprises? Arida countered. Isn't stepping into the unknown necessary to truly enjoy life? The pulse of the universe halted for a moment. In the silence, the stars shimmered and the galaxies breathed. At last, they decided to intervene in a human's life to uncover the truth. They chose a young woman named Mira. She was quiet, disciplined, and determined. She meticulously planned her life. Her goals were clear, her paths carefully mapped. But one morning, Arida stepped in. Mira followed her usual routine, heading to the bus stop. But her bus never arrived. Then, the next one didn't come either. Time itself seemed to unravel. She had no choice but to take a different route. Along the way, she struck up a conversation with a stranger. Someone she had never met before. By sheer coincidence, this stranger offered her a job opportunity. Mira hesitated. Logic told her not to take such a risk, but deep inside, a different voice echoed, "Maybe this is a chance." Yet the thrill and fear of stepping into the unknown overwhelmed her. Straying from her carefully laid plans felt unbearable. And that was when Vayen intervened. He granted her discipline, strategy, and the ability to create a plan. With his guidance, she mapped out a course for success in her new job. Mira was no longer afraid of uncertainty, but she also moved forward with reason. Perhaps chaos and order could exist in harmony. As days passed, Mira began to discover balance in her life. Sometimes she made spontaneous decisions, while at other times she adhered to her past routines. She was neither fully swept away by Arida's winds nor trapped within Vayen's rigid rules. Her life became a harmony of both forces. Watching Mira's transformation, Vayen and Arida turned to each other. "It seems we were both right," Vayen murmured, his voice drifting like a whisper in the stardust. Arida laughed, her joy spreading through the cosmos like a meteor shower. "Perhaps, instead of pulling people toward one side, we should accept that they need both of us." From that day forward, people understood that life was neither just plans nor mere chance. The wisest among them learned to balance order and change. Life found its true meaning in the union of both forces. And so, Vayen and Erida continued to preserve the balance of existence, and the stars whispered their story for eternity.